I make my coffee the old-fashioned style. This streamer still makes their coffee the old-fashioned way. I use a pour-over system, and I boil my water on my stovetop in a stovetop gooseneck kettle. And I use a thermostat to check that the temperature's correct. And I pour the hot water over the hand ground beans, because I don't even have a electric bean grinder. I do it by hand. I grind my own beans. Yes, I do grind my own beans. I also do that for my coffee. Sorry. What's your preferred coffee notes? Citrusy. I mean, in the wintertime, I prefer berry flavors, obviously, and then in the summertime, I like citrus flavors. But that's like, I'm gonna be honest, that shit ain't mean nothing to me, man. Like, I look at the box and it's like, grapefruit, and I'm like, all right, and I just grab it and I enjoy the beans. Like, it's not that deep for me. Technically, I'm not allowed to eat a grapefruit because it messes with my medication, and that is my cross to bear. We were talking about this with Vivi. Vivi didn't realize that grapefruit like messes up a lot of medication. And me and Mako were like, oh yeah, no, grapefruit fucks with like 90% of medication. You should not eat grapefruit if you're not sure what's in your medication. Which is a shame, because for people that don't know, grapefruit is my favorite fruit. It's actually evil. I can't believe that medically I'm not allowed to enjoy a little treat because it would fuck up my meds. That's so cruel. The world is out to get me. All the bitter things. I just like bitter stuff. I like black coffee. I like grapefruit. I really like bitter things. I like dark chocolate. I'm a very bitter person. It's weird how it's only grapefruit, right? Evil and fucked up fruit, and it's my favorite. It's so tasty. My dad can't eat it because it fucks with his heart meds. Yeah, no, it's a lot of medication. So it's one of those things you're meant to be very aware of because it can affect a large amount of medications. So you chose meds over happiness? Diabolical. What about limes and lemons? No, I believe it's just grapefruit. Me and Mako Googled it because we were hanging out with Vivi, and she was like, what? I've never heard about that. Grapefruit is interacts dangerously with dozens of medications by blocking an internal enzyme, the CYP3A4. Dozens? Cholesterol, blood pressure, antihistamines, anti-anxiety, immunosuppressants, erectile dysfunction. Write this one down, boys. Migraine, blood thinners. Like, it's a lot of various different medications that grapefruit just completely affects. So unfortunately, I can't take my erectile dysfunction drugs when I eat grapefruit. It can cause abnormally high, potentially toxic levels of medication in your bloodstream. And for some drugs, it can also block the transporters needed for the medicines to even work properly, meaning the medicines won't work if you have it with grapefruit. Gotta find another favorite fruit? No, I think I'm gonna stay with grapefruit being my favorite fruit because the fact that I can't have it regularly is like, makes it all the more special, right? It's forbidden. It is literally the forbidden fruit. Everybody's talking about Eve with the apple. Bro, the real forbidden fruit is grapefruit, right? Is that why Eve was tempted by the snake? Adam had the idea from eating too much grapefruit. Oh, is it all a deep analogy, boys? Is there something more going on here? The pomegranate is very sensual and has a subtle hotness to it, right? Doesn't pomegranate cause tryptophobia for people? I will say pomegranate's up there with my favorite fruits as well. I think pomegranate is a really cool fruit because you gotta work for it. You gotta put effort into it. Pomegranate is not like an easy lover. You gotta put a little elbow grease in there to really appreciate the pomegranate. There's like a method to opening it, and then you have to get the individual pieces, and you're gonna kind of take your time with pomegranate to really appreciate it. Pomegranate also fucks with drugs, sadly. And then there's poppy seed. Aren't there parts of America where poppy seed's entirely banned? Because like if you eat like a lemon poppy seed muffin, you can blow on a breathalyzer for having opium in your system. I dislike pomegranate for that exact reason. Make sure it doesn't get on you or your clothes are stained. Dude, durian is sometimes bitter. I've still never had durian. I have been watching Mad Men. Jetpack, I need you to give me one good reason why I should not pick up recreational alcoholism and smoking cigarettes. Everybody is just a high functioning alcoholic, and everybody is smoking cigarettes in that show. And I'm like, God, this looks cool. It fucks your life up. There's a disease, it's expensive. Damn, look at all these good reasons in my chat. Me not listening to your very good valid reasons because it looks so cool. Girl, you can barely breathe half the time as it is. Fuck, that's a great point. Think of keeping your ass fat. That's true. That is true. If I want to keep my gains, I should not take up having a nicotine addiction. She's gonna be the first person ever to have super asthma. Chat, but think about how sick my jazz voice would become if I smoked 1,000 cigarettes. I'd sound like this. I sound so cool.
Kipuna, bona na kichu.
Oh no, it's a child!